I need knee pads. Ooh. I think in these design challenges, what they really love to see on the runway is if you're able to bring a fashion element to the runway and still push the character through. And I'm making a gown with like a 6-foot train, like I'm gonna give you drama. But bitch, making costumes is hard, y'all.
Okay, very good.
There we are, standing in daytime drag in the middle of some thrift store. Nobody clocked me. They thought I was Jada Pinkett Smith up in there.
Gather round, dolls. Now, Christmas is a season for miracles and shopping. And today, you need to do a little bit of both. Using only funky old clothes and used household materials, you need to ho it up by creating your jolliest holiday drag look. You can use your own wigs, shoes, and undergarments, plus any holiday tchotchkes you can mob. But the rest of your outfit has to be 100% thrift store couture, darlings. Tomorrow, you will debut your dragtacular holiday look on the main stage. Now, you each have $50 and 10 minutes to shop until you drop. Now, Raja, since you won the photo shoot, you get an extra $25 to spend. Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the best woman win! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
I had to throw those shoes off and punch it. First thing I eyed was that big lamp in the window. I knew I'd have to ask, please, can you give a bitch a bargain? You know what, I just have to have this and I don't have $45. How about 22? I'm on a budget. 23. Say hallelujah for me.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, all right. You ask, it shall be given. When we walk back into the workroom, we have to rush and get any holiday fixings that we can. It's a race.
These ladies are no ladies.
Don't touch my this is mine.
They are running around, snatching things off the wall. It is a mad dash.
Ooh, girl, I found myself a skirt. Yes.
I see Shangela. She is dragging this big ass styrofoam snowman across her. Is she gonna wear it? I don't know what she's gonna do.
You always snatching. What is that? I'm trying to be Sister Element of surprise, but it's hard when you got a 5-foot snowman. She's missing her eye and her nose, but she's gonna be all right.
I don't know how I came up with this idea, but it is working to my advantage.
I work great under pressure, and I was feeling it. I was feeling great.
Does anybody have any red ornaments they don't want?
No, I need some too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I noticed Phoenix was doing the same thing.
That's shady to me.
Evidently, I copying her amazing idea.
You can be my friend or you can be my enemy. Just say it to my face. I mean, if somebody pisses me off, I'm gonna tell them.
I see the claws are coming out early, honey. Whatever is in the dark shall come to the light, especially with regard to this experience.
Ho, 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 ladies.
Hey.
Shangela Laquifa Watley.
This is Laquifa, Shangela Laquifa in the Watley family.
I see.
I've made a Shanji replica. That's how I'm gonna turn it out on that stage. I designed this piece myself. This is actually sewn onto a bodice, I did that. So hopefully we'll all be hitting the runway tomorrow.
But that's all cute, but we're talking about $75,000 here.
But it's gonna work. I feel like I'm putting a lot into my creation, and I'm confident that it'll at least go over well.
Now, Shangela, I have a lot of faith in you, and that's why I invited you back.
I really appreciate it, and I'm trying not to disappoint you.
All right.
I won't.
Terrific.
Thank
Good
you,
luck.
Rue.
Venus Delight.
Roo.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Chrissy Kiss. Kissy kiss.
Now look what you have here. Showgirl always, aren't you?
Yes, this was a jacket. I took off the collar, got ornaments, and I crushed them. I gave it a little glitzy collar.
The crush thing here, I saw it on a few other. Who had it first?
Me.
You did.
And then the bitches stole it.
All right, Venus.
All right, Ruru.
Carry on.
Till next time. Kissy kisses.
Raja.
Hey, Ru.
Hello. Well, look at this. It's very Christmas pudding at Vivienne Westwood's on Boxing Day.
You're so right. That's exactly what I was going for. But I really wanted to kind of do the idea of like gift wrap and how under a Christmas tree it's all sort of like hodgepodge and mixed up together, and a little Christmas tree green skirt, because, you know, that's where you keep all the presents, is under the tree, girl. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I can't wait to see this on the runway. So keep working on it, turn it out.
Okay.
And I'll see you later on. Good luck.
All right, Ru. Thanks so
All
much.
right. Oh, it's Venus Delight. Merry Christmas.
I'm just really trying to be fun and sassy, a little flirty. I'm being me.
Oh, lick it.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Somebody's gonna get caned.
Up next is Raja. Oh, no stranger to the runway.
Look at the detail on that skirt.
Vivienne Westwood. What?
Once I get out there, I feel awesome. That's my thing. I am a runway girl. I am a photography girl. I'm a model.
I just can't take my eyes off of her.
Gorgeous.
Yes, snow angels. Was it snow angels or a fit?
Shangela Laquifa Watley. Oh, she's gained weight.
And she
Oh,
got
there
pale.
she is.
There
You made a
she
snowman.
is.
She's a little frosty.
Oh, and she's got her piece of corn there.
All right.
It's become a tradition here. Oh, and her skirt's flat up. Where is she keeping the batteries?
I am feeling so confident. I love my outfit, and all I can think is, Shangela, work, bitch.
You know what I say? Never work with animals, children, or snowmen. Venus, you were outshined on the runway. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination.
When Ruru said it was in the bottom two, I was devastated.
Raja, with your photo, fashion, and frolic in the snow, you are the queen who stole Christmas. Congratulations, you are the winner of this challenge.
I'm so proud of myself. I worked really hard, and I was really focused about this. It feels really great.
Shangela, I've given you a second chance, but your holiday presentation left us a little frosty. For your first main challenge, you need to create an award-winning look that screams Hollywood red carpet couture, darling. You'll have just 1 minute to dumpster dive. And ladies, all sales are final.
Oh my God, we're dumpster diving for materials. Great, it's a challenge.
Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the best woman win.
My garbage. I can't get out of here.
Penetration. Back of my face, honey. My moneymaker. I was pissed. Don't knock me over.
Don't knock you over. This pushy little queen over here getting on my nerves.
I am not afraid to shove my way through the little girls
Mommy!
What?
and get what I need to get.
I am gagged and not in the good way. I gotta see ya.
5-finger discount. I'm definitely feeling the pressure because I floundered in the dunk tank, so hopefully I can redeem myself.
Alaska is a one-trick pony at this point because, yet again, she's making another dress out of plastic bags.
Saran wrap is red carpet, honey. This might get you on the bottom, too. Good luck.
Being an artist, I feel like the best thing to do is just, concentrate on your concept, chew as much as you can chew, and you hope that whatever you spit out comes out right.
Serena's going very slow. She's doing this and that, but there's just kind of no product being made, and time's ticking down.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh.
Now, is this the real drag queens of Beverly Hills?
Yes, ma'am.
Serena Cha-Cha.
Hi, Ru.
How long you been doing drag?
For 3 years. Just turned 21, just graduated art school. I do performance art.
Performance art. Now, do you sew?
Yes, but there is a new art movement called soft sculpture. It's more about creating a sculpture rather than just tailoring.
Well, that sounds great on paper, but what does it look like?
It looks like this.
That scares me.
I'm trying to do detail first, just like when you paint.
There's not a lot of time here, you know.
A little scared
and
about
there's not
that.
a lot of dress over here either.
Now, it's still really abstract right now, but I know it's gonna come together.
Serena said she went to art school. She might want her money back.
I'm just surprised that you're so calm and collected, you know. There's a lot of experienced queens here who are a little further along in their execution of their couture outfit.
All I have to do is come up with a whole performative aspect for my dress, and I'm totally calm. I know this is gonna work out. I totally do.
Well, listen, I know you got a lot of work to do here, I can tell.
I do.
So get back to it.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Ru. I appreciate it.
All right. Roxy Andrews.
RuPaul.
Look at you, girl.
Girl, I'm Russian.
Do you sew?
I do so. You know, losing weight when I was a kid, you know, I had to take a lot of my clothes in because we didn't have a lot of money.
Now, have you recently lost a lot of weight?
I did lose. I've lost like 70 pounds.
70 pounds?
70 pounds.
And how has that affected the way you dress and the way you feel? And
Well, girl, now I show a little more body than I used to be able. I used to be 8 corsets, 10 girdles, and not being able to breathe.
I used to be a bigger girl, but I still consider myself a girl who's got a little meat on her bones. And whether you're juicy, fat, whatever, embrace what you got and work with it.
You're not a big girl, you're a thick girl.
I'm juicy.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm down with that.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna let you get back to work here.
Thank you, Ru.
Thank you. Penetration.
RuPaul.
Hi. You are our fan favorite. The fans chose you.
Which is amazing to me. I now have a true respect for politicians. All the begging and the pleading and the vote.
So tell me what you're doing. The silhouette has sort of a drop waist.
Yes, what I have is this crazy torso. So what I try and do is elongate it a bit, bring it down to my knees, and then...
You bring your torso down to your knees?
Well, ish. Make the length come down here.
Well, you know, you were very enterprising in your campaigning to get here, so you've got to be able to translate that into your couture outfit.
Yes. I am going for a look that is more classic. Penetration is not Lady Gaga, and nor does she want to be.
Bring it, Mama.
I'll do my best.
All right.
Thanks, Ru.
Get to work. The 49th state, Alaska.
Hi.
You're finally here.
I know, yay.
How many times have you auditioned for this show?
Every time that you're allowed to, and sometimes when you're not even accepting applications.
Well, you've worked so hard to get here for so many years, and then I was a little bit surprised that in the tank, you sort of kind of gave up. I just want to encourage you to just go for it every single time. Now, tell me, what are you working on?
This is my plastic evening gown. I didn't want to shy away from making it look like it came out of a dumpster.
Well, the challenge is to turn trash into flash.
Ru is looking at this a little funny, and I know I'm taking a risk. I hope it's couture enough. I just see it in my brain.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let you get back to work.
Thank you.
All right. First up, the queen on everyone's lips, Roxy Andrews. Foxy Roxy.
Ooh, and the hips don't lie.
I'm walking down the runway. Give them a little bit of hip and body. Bam! This is exactly what I would wear to an award show.
All that ass.
I'd like to spend a night in the Roxy.
She has a huge opening weekend, and her box office ain't bad either. Penetration.
Yes, please.
Penny for your thoughts.
I'm walking slow and letting them take all the penetration in. I make sure they can get to see the backside of penetration.
You better sissy that walk, girl.
All right.
You better sissy that walk.
Hi.
I wonder if she has a twin. She'd be double penetration.
The 49th state, Alaska. Oh.
It's gorgeous.
Is that a Birkin bag or a Glad bag?
So that dress is made of plastic, but I am treating it like the most expensive couture gown ever. And I just wiggle my way down the runway as best I can.
She must have a really big dog. Alaska. Oh dear, I can see Russia from here.
Is that Sarah Palin in that dress?
It's Saran Palin. Serena Cha-Cha.
Hey.
From Panama.
Panama City, Florida?
Panama City, Florida.
Via the Suez Canal.
Yes.
Serena Cha-Cha is a drag scholar. I feel avant-garde, couture, editorial, like some sort of surreal painting. I'm giving them something different.
It's like Shakira meets Pinocchio.
Who you calling a lady hosen?
Cha-cha-cha. Alaska, you had this challenge in the bag. You're safe.
Thank you.
Roxy Andrews, you dove deep into the dumpsters of Beverly Hills and made rubbish look ravishing. Congratulations, you're the winner of this challenge. You receive a custom gown by Marco Marco, plus immunity from elimination next week.
Are you kidding me right now? I'm on cloud 9.
Serena Cha-Cha, on the runway, you moved like Jagger, but your red carpet look was couture. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination.
Oh, crap. You really messed up. I do not want to be the first person sent home. This cannot happen at this point.
Penetration. We love your dangerous curves. But your red carpet couture veered off in the wrong direction. Penetration. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination. Ladies, don't let this devastatingly beautiful queen cast an evil spell on your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Because for this week's Maxi Challenge, you need to create a totally original fairy tale princess. First, you'll come up with a memorable name and a mythology. Then, you'll need to design a fantasy frock to debut on the main stage. #dragprincess. And to help you bring your princess story to life, you'll also be creating a sassy sidekick. And you'll be playing both parts.
What? We have to create a little sidekick to have our heads floating by our character. This is nuts. Who thinks of this?
So, Cinderfellas, feel free to use the magical materials from the Fabric Planet wall. Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the best woman win.
How are you feeling about this challenge, girl?
I feel like I have the new age mindset to kind of like make this extremely avant-garde and high fashion. So I feel like I might have this one in the bag. It's a design challenge, and I sew 80%, 95% of everything I wear, so I'm known for creating different looks, and I feel really confident that this might be my challenge.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna just try and make something mermaidy, something underwatery.
I'm doing under the water too.
Are you doing a fish?
I was gonna do a mermaid, but then I was like, there's too many people doing under the water stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Ooh, what's this that you got here, Kimura?
I'm gonna be obviously Tarzan's other wife.
How are you feeling about going into this challenge? You were in the bottom 2 last week.
And you don't sew.
I know, I don't sew. I like to pay designers to make my stuff.
Oh. I'm your very spoiled drag queen.
Would Kim K sew her own outfits? No.
Well, if you pay designers to do your stuff, how much will you pay me to make your challenge?
I mean, I have $400 right now.
I'll see if I have some time.
I don't work in a sweatshop. That's not what I signed up for. This is not America's Next Top Sweatshop.
Hey, kitty girls. Hey. So how are things going in the Magic Queendom? Great. Good. Aja from the BK. Ruru. Now, you know how to sew, so you got lots of skills.
Yes.
So tell me about your princess.
Her name is Disaster. She is a volcanic eruption, basically. She is kind of inspired by my mom. She's like an angry Puerto Rican woman.
Really?
I have a tattoo of hers right here.
That's your mother?
Yes. Yeah. When she got mad, you see the red come up, and her baby hairs just start crimpling up. It's like an eruption, girl.
Now, how are you gonna shine?
I just feel so confident about it. I'm just like, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be cute.
You know, I've heard that before. Well, I can't wait to see Disaster. I'll let you get to it. Valentina.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Demille.
Oh my goodness. Can I see your eyes?
Well, you see, the thing is, it's my very first time shaving my brows, and I'm kind of like nervous because I don't have my Brooke Shields Blue Lagoon eyebrows.
Oh my goodness, look at there. Why don't you just shave them all off?
Well, because I want to still have a bit of boy brow to draw, so that I don't look completely crazy.
Why are you looking at me when you said that? Okay, so I want to hear about your princess.
She's an ice princess. She comes from planet Azula.
And that's nowhere near Azusa, is it?
Not anywhere near Azusa, California.
Yeah.
I have a big imagination, and I'm really excited to get started.
See you out there.
Thanks, Ru.
Trinity Taylor. Now tell me about your princess. What's her name?
Corella Aquapussy.
She sounds juicy and salty.
I kind of like it.
I do too. So tell me about her sidekick.
Well, her sidekick is Stanky, the starfish. And I was going to go with, you know, a chocolate starfish. But I decided, you know, kids want bright colors, so.
Kids don't know they want a chocolate starfish until they've had a chocolate starfish. You know?
I love chocolate starfish.
Are you kidding? I live for chocolate starfish. But this is not a chocolate starfish. What kind of a starfish is this?
Well, he's gonna be a country starfish.
Like from Cracker Barrel? Now, you came very close to winning last week. Any bitterness there?
No, I came close, but you know what? I do know that Miss Thing, she won. Even though she's been doing drag a whole lot less than me, she's younger than me, that bitch. She better watch out.
Okay.
Because Aquapussy is coming.
Well, I can't wait to see Aquapussy out there on that runway.
Me too.
Kamara Black, Princess Banana Lady.
My name is Funky Monkey, Banana Lady's cute bodyguard from Banana Kingdom. I am here to protect her from all the big, bad jungle men with small bananas. I love to help her make her dream of banana digging come true. She is so rich, she got all the bananas she's ever wanted.
Valentina, Princess Vera.
Where is Vera's Wang?
My name is Nibby, Princess Vera's shady godmother. I live to help make her dream of freezing over the universe via shade come true. My advice is simple. Hate everyone. Someday, she'll be the shadiest, most evilest queen of all and live hatefully ever after.
Aja, Princess Disaster.
I almost wore that same outfit today, so.
Did you?
Yep.
My name is Da Sister, and I am Princess Disaster Smoke Cloud. I live to make her dreams come true of coal mining and becoming a gold digger. Someday she'll be the most ashy princess, and she'll live flamingly ever after.
Aren't you glad you got fire insurance? Trinity Taylor, Princess Aquapussy. Oh, surf and turf.
My name is Stanky the Starfish, the Royal Redneck Counselor. We first met when the princess was in the Water Lamb Clinic, getting her itch cream. It was for her outbreak, chlamydia. I hope that someday she can find the cure for this. WTD. That stands for water transmitted disease.
Ooh, pass the tartar sauce. Kamora Black, the judges were not a fan of your banana. I'm sorry, my dear, but you are up for elimination.
This is the worst feeling in the world. It sucks to be here again.
Trinity Taylor, you wished upon a star, fish, and your dreams came true. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Girl, I finally won my first challenge. I have arrived, and these other girls need to watch out.
Valentina, your ice princess was totally hot. You're safe.
Thank you.
Aja, the judges did not lava your princess storyline. Aja, I'm sorry, my dear, but you're up for elimination.
I feel confused. I definitely think Farrah should be in the bottom too, not me.
Pheromone, you may join the other girls.
Thank you, guys.
Now, ladies, our Warhol ball is just getting started. For this week's Maxi Challenge, you'll need to create 2 Warhol-inspired looks from scratch. First look. In homage to his iconic Campbell soup can series, I want you to become supermodels. That's right. You need to design a soup can that captures the true flavor of your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Now, for your second look, inspired by Andy's favorite nightclub, Studio 54, you need to design Disco Queen Couture. Now, to give you a sense of how wild Studio 54 could be, Bianca Jagger was once photographed entering the club on a white horse. God, I miss Quaaludes. You can use fabrics provided by Mood and hair provided by Rockstar Wigs. Gentlemen, start your engines and may the best all-star win.
The Maxi Challenge is to create a soup that reflects who you are as a drag persona. Last week, I believed I was going home. And this week, I love sewing, I love making costumes, and I'm actually really good at branding and selling stuff. So I'm feeling really good. I want to win a challenge. Is anybody else doing energy?
Well, I'm not doing energy, I'm doing sugar. When I think of myself, I think of sweet.
Aja's making something really sweet because she's sweet.
Like sweets, like come get your sugar rush type, like I want my soup to be a candy soup.
A candy-flavored soup, it's not interesting and doesn't really brand you at all. That's like crazy.
Mine is spicy, mine is hot, and it's called achu.
Achu?
Yeah, it's like a spicy, kind of very flavorful, it's called achu.
What the is achu?
Achu.
Shouldn't soup help a cold, not cause one? You don't hear no soup being called.
I'm writing my ingredients right now. It's like, you know, like a peanut soup. You'll find ginger, garlic, onions, ground peanuts.
That's soup. That's soup.
It has kick to it.
This isn't the chew. We're not making food.
What do you guys think? Achu.
Honey, if she names that soup achu, that soup is gonna be a recipe for the bottom too. Work for your sister, please.
Oh, mother.
There's a hot glue gun.
Does anybody have a lampshade that Shanji could borrow?
Girl. Look, it ain't no secret I'm not a super seamstress. Oh, come on, work with mama, work with mama. Work, Bertha! Oh. However, I'm not a person that gives up or throws in the towel. Come on, Bertha. I've gone away and I have learned at least how to work the sewing machine. Bertha is not gonna beat me today. Please, God, help me and Bertha. Here we go. Why does the top one keep coming out?
Let me tell you who's not gonna win.
Girl!
Shangela, what'd you do?
Can I help you?
I don't know what I did, but I didn't do right.
Oh, that is wrong.
This is an opportunity for me to, at least in a small way, thank her for saving me last week. This is what you're gonna do. Put this on your body. Because if this fits, this could be really cute.
Mama, it ain't gonna fit over my body, though. It doesn't stretch. Go lower, go lower.
Doesn't stretch?
I didn't know the fabric doesn't stretch.
Oh, bitch.
Did it fit? No, bitch. I know y'all think I'm lying, but I took 2 months of sewing classes. And for what? I guess I should have taken some fabric picking classes. That's what I should have taken. It's not gonna work. Maybe if I go over my head. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm basically back at square one at the drawing board. God dog it.
Phoebe, Zahara, Benet.
Don't be scared. I'm bringing a taste of Africa into your mouth. I am Zaza, spicy, flavorful, hot, and I will make you want to shout, Cameroon.
The soup du jour is nut.
Category is Disco Queen, Eleganza Extravaganza. Aja, you can lead a whore to water.
Sis, life is so crazy. Last night, I was at the Target, and I ran into Lindsay Lohan, who had the nerve to tell me that I look like Linda Evangelista. The nerve, Henny. Who would have thought that my life would go from twerking these cheeks to now telling people that their smile is beautiful and getting paid for it?
That's a look you can wear in winter, fall, Donna summer.
Yes. Shangela, never look a gift whore in the mouth.
Dear Diary, last night, Solange Knowles dragged me to Mariah Carey's New Year's Eve party, where she was like, Happy New Year, everybody. Who would have thought my life would go from shucking corn in Paris, Texas, to now meeting with Tyra Banks and Miss J. Alexander for lunch to talk about shooting photos for America's Next Top Model, cycle number 276. Hallelujah.
She's got a big disc.
Is that a 12-inch?
I think so.
Trixie Mattel. A whore by any other name is still a whore.
OMG, girl. Last night I dreamed I was in the front row of Tiffany Amber Thiessen's fashion show, seated between Karen from finance and John Wayne, who's looking better than ever. Then I raced to dinner with Soleil Moonfry, Betsy Johnson, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and all they could talk about was rhinestoning their lady parts. Wow, I love life.
Rue, who needs a horse toe when you can have a camel?
Phoebe, Zahara, Benet. If you want to ride, ride the white horse.
Yes, Auntie. Dear Diary, life is so crazy. Last night, I was at Diana Ross's famous party at the Moulin Rouge. The paparazzi swooped in and the scene got really, really crazy. Thank God I had my pepper spray in my purse, so I whipped it out and started spraying those bitches, and everybody went crazy.
Looks like a homosexual car wash.
The best kind.
Yes, please.
Based on the judges' critiques, I've made some decisions. Bibi Zahara Benet. Trixie Mattel. Congratulations, you are the top 2 all-stars of the week. Ben de la Creme. Kennedy Davenport. You are safe.
Thank you.
That means Aja and Shangela. You are the bottom 2. Now, ladies, to kick off a new decade of drag, we're going back to our roots. As in, back to the very first challenge from the very first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. We call it Drag on a Dime. Oh, pit crew. Wait a minute. Is that it? There's gotta be more. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. For this week's Maxi Challenge, you need to create $1 million looks using a bunch of junk from the 99-cent store. Now, you can use your own hair, heels, and undergarments, but everything else that meets the eye should be bargain bin beautiful.
I don't do drag on a dime, so this is about to go left, right, up, down, side to side.
Gentlemen, start your engines, and may the best woman win.
Our first challenge is based on the first challenge in Drag Race history, girl. We have to make things from the 99-cent store.
It's chaos, madness, confusion, and everybody's running like hell and high water.
I'm getting all these Barbie dolls.
I'm grabbing the flowers and the tool, and I'm making me a princess look, and I'm gonna make sure none of these hoes is doing the same look as me.
What material does she have? Looking at what I have, I realize that it adds up to nothing. But I'm gonna Cinderella this pumpkin into a carriage.
Monique.
Yes?
Do I have anything that you want in exchange for your blue hat?
In order to make my look, I beg and barter.
Here you go.
Oh my God, you're amazing.
Look at y'all sharing and whatnot.
I end up with 3 straw hats and a shower curtain. Not even a partridge in a pear tree.
Do you make a lot of your outfits?
I really like making things from stuff that I find on the street.
Like in a literal street?
Oh, on the actual street. When we were growing up, I was really, really poor. So we had to improvise.
My mother is an artist who learned to make fabulous things on a dime. So my mother taught me to comb the streets for garbage I liked and to make it into something fascinating by sunset.
There's something really rewarding about the challenge of like looking at something like on the street and being like, okay, what could this be in another life? And I love that.
I think I've reneged on the Barbie dolls. If anyone wants the Barbie dolls.
Here, bitch. Because I don't think I'm gonna have enough for the flowers.
My first idea is to do this doll constructed thing, but I realized that there aren't enough to cover my big ass body. And I know that I can create this really like Gaga couture-esque look with sponges. Is that gonna be couture or couture?
I don't think nobody wants to look like the cleaning crew. I came here to get the Drag Race check, not the cleaning crew's check.
What you doing over here? How you feel about this?
So you coming to my station.
Well, because you got pink too and pretty stuff, so I need to get some like inspiration.
So now you coming to see, Mama, this is the epitome of winging it. I'm gonna do a headpiece with the Barbies and accoutrements. I'm gonna take the tool and make a little,
like a little bolero-y kind of thing?
You know, and come out, serving a little bit of.
Are you nervous about it? I'm nervous about mine.
I'm nervous of how these judges might feel about it. I need to slay and get these girls to recognize I ain't trying to be pork chop. I might be fish fillet.
Calorie, Kardashian, Williams, Bonita Brown, Zeta Jones. Dollar make you wanna holla.
Yes.
I'm just trying to give very expensive, rich white woman. I'm feeling like Kris Jenner at the Met Gala, giving you momager realness. I'm feeling fabulous.
The buck stops here.
Cash me outside, how about that?
Mother, may I Mayhem Miller?
Ooh, I wonder if that dress is 3-ply lining.
Well, for safety, she double-bagged it.
Yes.
She is giving garbage pail goddess. It's lovely, it's fierce, it's dark, it's mysterious, it's mayhem.
And if the glove don't fit,
you must have quit.
No, make an outfit out of it.
All right.
Vanessa, Vanjie, Mateo, from the Mateo dynasty. Bam.
Flower power bottom.
You can lead a horticulture.
Forget Fashion Week. This runway is the one that matters. Eat it up, eat it up. These cookies is coming down the runway, baby. Giving these doll fantasies, baby. A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and head it to the door. Let's go.
Flowers in the attic.
And in the basement.
And on the back porch.
Ms. Cracker, Mr. Cheez-It. Oh, she looks so sad.
Today, I'm serving Sad Widow. My body language is silent film drama. I'm telling you everything without saying a word. It's not the outfit that will sell the runway, it's me.
Miss Cracker, she's putting on the Ritz. Miss Cracker, you're safe. Mayhem Miller, mo glove, mo love. Congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge.
I won the first challenge of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10. It feels amazing.
Calorie Kardashian Williams. You're dripping in dollars, but you didn't make it rain. Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. You're a doll, but your body was overpowered by a field of flowers. Calorie, Vanessa. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination.
Now, for this week's Maxi Challenge, you need to transform yourself into a magical live-action character that pays a visit to the very animated Drag Tots. It follows the misadventures of a group of little drag queen school pals. Now here, you'll recognize some of your favorite drag tots, whose voices are provided by Drag Race royalty. Bianca Del Rio, Latrice Royale, Adore Delano, Detox, Valentina, and more. To win this challenge, you need to first create a captivating character, complete with name, backstory, and magical powers. Then design a head-to-toe look that brings her to life on the runway.
Ooh, I need knee pads.
I think in these design challenges, what they really love to see on the runway is if you're able to bring a fashion element to the runway and still push the character through. And I'm making a gown with like a 6-foot train. Like, I'm gonna give you drama. But bitch, making costumes is hard, y'all.
You all right, Raj?
I'm over here overthinking
What are you overthinking?
this whole assignment. I'm just having to kind of rethink this character right now. I'm in a weird headspace.
So far in the competition, I've been having my moments, feeling my feelings, and like shaking those feelings. But this week, LaRaj is about to enter the building. Woo! I'm so stressed. I'm feeling very like low right now.
Introducing Raja O'Hara as I See You, Queen.
Yes, beat me with them hands.
Talk about hand-eye coordination.
She identifies as bifocal.
What up, though? My name is I See You, Queen. People call me a out-of-funkologist. My powers include changing the mood in the room, helping you find your groove. And when I'm really down in a funk, I can twerk my way into another dimension. Woo! Yay!
Word!
I want to teach you all how to harness the power of perspective. Change your perspective, baby. The easiest way to do that is to find your groove.
Amen.
And if someone makes fun of you for being off beat, you just tell them, baby, you can't hear my song. Before I go, I have one more piece of advice. When in doubt, groove it out. And that is trademark. I see you later.
Anyone got eyes on Raja?
Raj O'Hara. Congratulations, top all-star of the week.
Oh, you're gonna make my eyes cry.
You've won a cash prize of $5,000, courtesy of Ross Matthews.
Do I get it today? Today, right now?
Can I borrow $5,000? Do you want everything RuPaul's Drag Race at your fingertips? Then head over to YouTube now and subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race channel, and you will get all the episodes of everything you ever want, including brand new episodes of What You Packin'. Hi.